Welcome everybody to this session on equality, diversity, inclusion.
So BASW has a strong stated commitment to equality, diversity and inclusion throughout our 51-year history. But statements and actions are not always the same. Our aim for BASW now is to be a welcoming, safe and valued professional home for social workers of all identities and personal characteristics, promoting the most inclusive and anti-oppressive social work practice for people across society. To become that means BASW developing our commitment to equality, diversity, inclusion and anti-racism in tangible and importantly visible forms. It means more diversity in the membership leadership and in all member groups and branches. More inclusivity in all of our activities, events and courses, ensuring we operate in ways that make it easy for all social workers to get involved. Having a culture and language that draws people in, having partnerships, alliances and solidarity with diverse groups and communities, particularly amplifying work to extend human rights and social justice across the UK and internationally. At last year's AGM, BASW members raised motions in solidarity and allyship, calling on BASW to confront racism and demonstrate in practical terms our commitment to core values of anti-racism, anti-oppression, anti-discriminatory practice. BASW Council has considered the motions throughout this year and has developed plans supporting BASW to develop our commitment to equality, diversity and inclusion. As well as plans though, we've taken some action in many areas and I'm hoping that colleagues will share some of those areas with you today.
So I'm the Equality and Diversity Lead for the whole of BASW UK, and that involves working with each individual nation, so Northern Ireland, Scotland, Wales and England as well. So my role this year was to focus on LGBTQIA+ matters and disabilities, and we adopt a strong intersectional approach, which is fundamental in understanding identities. And I also want to point out that our BASW EDI strategy, which is an ongoing live working document, is constantly changing and evolving as we learn, and we learn more about our members. And our allyships grow a lot stronger as well. A key part of my role is centering voices and those with lived experience. For example, we have created an LGBTQIA+ action group, and that's very much because we value the importance of co-creation. You know, anything for the community should be created with the community. Well, we're also in the process of developing a more structured equality learning program within BASW that our members and non-members can access, and we are actually holding our training, which is going to happen on the 23rd of September, and how to become an LGBTQI ally and training, and we're hoping to advance that next year as well.
So hi everyone, I'm Camelia Chowdhury. I'm Vice Chair of the EDI Advisory Group, and we will be joined by Duke, hopefully, who is Chair of the Advisory Group. We've been asked to report on the EDI work, especially the EDI EDI Advisory Group. So in the last year, BASW has made steady progress in the EDI transformation programme by appointing 3 EDI officers, Wayne Reid, Chantal Thomas and Narinda Sidhu, to campaign and promote EDI in social work across the 4 nations, and to develop BASW's position on EDI-related issues within the social work profession. Their contributions have been key in raising awareness of anti-discriminative and anti-oppressive practice, not just within BASW, but across the UK. And I'm sure Chantal and Narinda can tell you more about their work. The EDI Advisory Group was established in 2020 to help BASW to deliver on the association's EDI ambitions, and has had a few meetings where Narinda and Lewis were chair. In May of this year, we had our first meeting when Duke and I were co-chairing, with the aim that the EDI Advisory Group will be member-led. This allows the advisory group to be an independent voice for members and a critical friend to the association. In the next 12 months, the advisory group are looking to see the how of BASW aims to achieve the EDI ambitions as set out in the EDI project plan. And we want to influence this work at all levels within BASW and beyond. But we can only do this with the investment from BASW leadership and the support of members who are interested in this transformation. In particular, we're seeking the support of members to join the advisory group who not only have lived experience on EDI matters, but also who have professional and/or volunteer experience in EDI programs in their workplaces and the organisations that they volunteer with. We know that many councils and organisations are co-producing their own EDI work programme with their staff and their service users. So if you are a member of a staff network programme or a service group, or have been asked to review and design policies at work, then we'd love to hear from you and have you share your experience as well with us. Also, we would like to work with existing advisory groups, special interest groups, working groups, and branch committees within BASW across the 4 nations, as some of their work may already intersect with the EDI agenda. We want to harness your knowledge, experience, and skills to become an effective advisory group and to develop working groups looking into specific work streams which align and complement the EDI project priorities. So this may include reviewing the membership journey, BASW's information and advice service, committee and association policies and procedures. So if you feel you want to make a difference, to make BASW more inclusive, then get involved. We encourage members to read the EDI project priorities and to complete our advisory group survey, which aims to capture the group members' interests, knowledge and skills to help us develop as an advisory group. From today's AGM, we encourage members to join our advisory group. The next meeting will be Tuesday, the 28th of September at 4 p.m. We'd like to encourage members to be a part of this transformation journey. Please send your expressions of interest to join us at edi@basw.co.uk. And we can also send you a link to the survey as well, which helps us to explore the range of experience that we have in the group and where the shortfalls are and where we need to try and encourage more membership. So we look forward to seeing you soon.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Chantal Thomas. So I am one of the Antiracism Leads. So it's myself and Wayne Reed who covers anti-racism under the EDI plan. We have done a lot of work so far. That 6 months, I must say, has flown by. There is a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. We have, as Narinda mentioned, responded to many calls from government. And as been mentioned, we do work closely with members and relevant stakeholders to ensure that, EDI matters and anti-racism matters are embedded in structures, in policies, in strategies. And one of the first tasks that I was involved in was a roundtable up in Scotland, which was really good, actually, really informative, really interactive. And that then led on to BASW's anti-racism report and their anti-racism strategy, which another area that I'm particularly interested in, because I work part-time for BASW, but also work as an academic at the University of Hertfordshire. So I'm really keen to look at the student journey and to ensure that we embed anti-racism into the social work curriculum. So we're working across the nations with regulators to ensure that is the case, and to help, because obviously we're not here to tell people what to do, but it's about bringing people along on the journey, understanding why it's important. We've heard, social work is a social justice, human rights based profession. So we are, I feel, suitably placed in order to kind of lead on such work.